Are you ready to take your sailing skills to the next level? Well, look no further. We're going to dive into the world of sailing with this easy beginner sailing guide. Sailing is one of those activities that can seem intimidating at first, but trust me, it's more accessible and enjoyable than you think. Whether you're a thrill seeker or just looking for a relaxing day on the water, sailing has something to offer everyone. I know what you're thinking. Sailing is complicated. It's only for experienced sailors. Or you need to have a lot of money to invest in expensive equipment. But the truth is, sailing is a skill that can be learned by anyone, regardless of their background or experience level. You don't need to be a seasoned sailor to enjoy the thrill of harnessing the wind to propel you across the water. One of the biggest misconceptions about sailing is that it's only for the rich and famous. But the reality is, you can start sailing with a minimal investment. You can start by taking a sailing course, renting a boat, or even joining a sailing club. The point is that sailing is not as exclusive as you might think, and it's worth giving it a try. Another fear that beginners often have is that sailing is too complicated, that there is too much to learn, and that you'll never be able to master it. But the truth is, sailing is a skill that can be broken down into smaller, manageable chunks. With the right instruction and practice, you can learn to sail in no time. So, what do you need to know to get started with sailing? Well, first and foremost, you need to understand some basic sailing terms. You need to know what port and starboard mean, how to hoist a sail, and how to steer a boat. You also need to know some basic safety tips, such as how to wear a life jacket, how to navigate through crowded waters, and how to respond in case of an emergency. Once you have a good grasp of the basics, you can start practicing your sailing skills. You can start by sailing in calm waters, gradually moving on to more challenging conditions. You can also practice different sailing techniques, such as tacking and jibing, to improve your overall sailing performance. I still remember my first sailing experience like it was yesterday. I was nervous, scared, but excited. I had never sailed before, and I didn't know what to expect. So, what's in store for you? We'll cover everything from the basics of sailing to advanced techniques. You'll learn about the different types of boats, how to rig and maintain your sail, and even some essential knot tying skills. But that's not all. We'll also discuss the importance of safety and how to navigate your way through different waters. Trust us, this guide will have you sailing like a pro in no time. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your sailing gear, and let's begin this exciting journey together. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more sailing tips and tricks.